"What do you feel behind eyes so brown?" you asked me as I watched you stack midnight next to dawn. I always thought they looked blue. But you're talking about my irises and their glass, everything I feel you would be able to see, if only you looked for it. I want to tell you that. Instead, I tell you, you can ask me anything. You do not realize I am actually changing the subject. I wonder how many lifetimes I can keep this up. How many times I can fold into myself without there being a tear visible from the outside. How often I can water myself down so I'm easier to swallow. How often I can water myself down and still have any substance. I wish I could tell you about the day terrors. I close my eyes and I see it all. My eyes are time machines. I want to peel off my eyelids. I don't want to blink. I'm standing on air and crash to earth every time I do. This is why I rarely sleep at night. I fight it until exhaustion claims my consciousness and I don't have to remember closing my eyes. When I close my eyes, it's on repeat. This time, I was afraid for all of the right reasons. He took the parts of me I had to force myself to believe I could live without. I became my shadow, a silent passenger inside of this body, driving on cruise control, smiling on cue. Human contact becomes muscle memory. Sometimes I wake up. Sometimes, in the middle of an everyday act, I wake up to this body brushing its teeth for twice as long as necessary, and I wonder how long I have been gone. Sometimes I am afraid that if I remember him too much, I will start to lose myself. To this day, if I listen hard enough, I can hear my skeleton shattering underneath the weight of all the secrets I have been coward enough to keep. When I lose someone, I see them everywhere. Their face in a crowd, their voice in my own echo. When I lose myself, I can never remember the exact last place I really had me. I can never remember how it is to be whole. I wish I could tell you that I forgot what my real laugh sounds like, or how much my cheeks hurt when they did, or how much blackness I have left behind, but my eyes are not loud enough for you to hear. But my pen is screaming. I have slid his DNA between every line, sprinkled his irises to dot my eyes, used his thumbprints to finger paint my metaphors. Can't you feel how hard his hands hurt? See how his eyes are lasers, hear his war cry. I just want to ruin something natural. Now, when I look at my reflection, I fall into my eyes. I break the glass to mirror the broken shell of a person I see before me most days. I do not recognize this reflection. It's been 1 year and 10 months since I felt comfortable inside of this body. 1 year and 10 months since the shadow has become dead weight I drag with me everywhere I go. And this saliva sometimes tastes like his sweat when I wake up at night. And this saliva sometimes tastes like his skin when I wake up at night. And the saliva sometimes tastes like his blood when I wake up at night. He has etched his name into the inside of my eyelids. I want to peel my eyelids off. This body will not let me forget him. This body is mostly his anyway. I will not tell you. I have lost track of how many times I've looked at myself in the mirror, but saw him.